Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. As always, your host, Papa will bring you coverage, news, and all that good stuff from above. I hope everyone's having a blessed day, and everyone's having a damn good one. I feel pretty damn good. Had some lunch, it's beautiful, the fall vibes, everything is just the way Papatello likes it. Life is just good right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. The editor's looking good, the hydration nation's at an all-time high, the cathedral's very bright, and I must say, I'm pretty damn happy overall. I hope everyone's having a damn good one for sure. In today's video, we got some World of Warcraft discussion to discuss, so stay locked in. And everybody settle down before you get packed up. I said what I said, sir. And keep it in YouTube family friendly, always in Minecraft. You know the deal. However, though, let's go over to the screen and talk about a couple things that we see here today on Wowhead. Well, it's actually the other day that it happened, but I really wanted to talk about it today, too, because I'm really excited for the changes that are coming up for Paladins overall. And we're going to be just talking about Paladins mainly, obviously, because this is like the class we play. I like seeing the other versions of Paladin, you know, do better as well, and it's pretty cool. So overall, for right now, Holy, it seems like the healing has been reduced by 5% and it doesn't affect the PvP combat. But also, Lightsmith, Awakening now causes Blessing of Forge to spawn a sacred weapon when extended the duration of Avenging Wrath. As well as Lightsmith, Hammer and Anvil's healing effect radius increased to 20 yards, was 5 yards, so a little bit more bang from the buck from that. And Lightsmith, Hammer and Anvil's healing increased by 150%. Finally, Lightsmith Divine's Guidance effect is increased by 50%. So it looks like Holy Paladin is getting a little bit more oomph, a little bit more flavor to its kit, which I think is pretty nice. A little bit more percentage increases, especially the 20-yard radius one. I really like that to give it a little bit more wider range. However, for my prop paladins, which I really been hearing a lot from friends of mine that play prop paladin, I know one of my viewers, Mega, shout out to him. He's a prop paladin enjoyer, and they haven't been in the greatest of areas so far this expansion when it comes to being one of the better tanks overall. There's a lot of better tanks than prop paladins right now. A lot of people would rather go with guardians or warriors or their demon hunters, right? Hell, even death knights. But prop paladin's kind of like in the back of the pack right now when it comes to tanking. And right now they are giving them much more damage increases all across the board, which I'm really excited about, and even healing. So it seems like they got an ability damage increased, all ability and damage increased by 6% flat out. Word of Glory's healing increased by 20%. Light of the Titans now heals over 10 seconds, it was 15. Faith in the Light duration increased to 6 seconds, was 5. And then for the Lightsmith category, which we'll just call it that so we don't keep saying Lightsmith, Sacred Weapon damage and healing increased by 30%. Forge's Reckoning damage increased by 30%. Blessed Assurance increases the damage of your next Crusader Strike and Hammer of Righteous or Blessed Hammer by 200%, was 100. Divine Guidance damage and healing was increased by 50%. Hammer and Anvil damage increased by 40%, and Sanctification grades 2% increase, primary stat was 1%. Now, I do like the fact that you're just getting massive percentage increases, because it seemed like the prop paladin wasn't even doing a lot of damage in, terms of, like, not only holding threat, but just really actually being noticeable on the boards in comparison to the other tank classes, where I see some other tank classes that are sometimes doing more damage than some of the damage dealers, which is kind of alarming. So it's kind of nice to see that they are getting just flat out healing increases, damage increases, and a little bit more, burst to their abilities and survivability, especially with the healing and Word of Glory. That's really nice as well. And also Light of the Titans, that, just the overheal, right? For, basically 10 seconds. It was 15, so maybe that was a small little nerf. But still, I'm just happy that, they are getting a little bit more love and support, because I always like prop paladins. Even back all the way in, what I currently play with, Season of Discovery, prop paladins over there right now are completely busted. They are insanely good. So in retail, I was kind of surprised that just, prop paladins were kind of like meh right now. And if anything, like the lower of like the tier of every other tank. But I do think some more love and support, and as we keep going on further, through the weeks, we'll probably see other adjustments made to prop paladins to help them out in other areas where they feel like they're slacking in currently. However, though, for the main thing that I'm really excited to talk about today is Retribution Paladin. And we can scroll down a little bit down to this right here just to get a little bit more focused on this. So, Templar, all across the board, has been changed. And I'm really excited to see how it plays once we get in there. So, Shake of the Heavens lasts for 10 seconds, was 8. Sanctification during its increase to 12 seconds was 10. Final Reckoning now increases the damage of Hammer of Light by 30%, was 15. Hammer of Light main target damage increased by 25%, and Hammer of Light's secondary target damage increased by 75%. Because the damage fell off on the secondary target, so now they're increasing and ramping that up. Light's Deliverance now triggers at 50 stacks was 60. Undisputed Ruling grants 15% haste for 8 seconds, was 12% haste for 6 seconds. Raffle's Descent now deals 125% of Empyrean Hammer's damage to nearby enemies, was 100. And Empyrean Hammer now benefits from Penitence and Burn to Ash, which I think that is a nice little quality of life change. Templar might have a nice little spot in PvP, maybe after these changes. I'm very curious to test that out in arenas and see how much more burst and bang for its buck it has now. And especially when, the secondary target damage, that's a really nice little touch because I feel like it wasn't really noticeable whatsoever. To see that increase by 75%, that might be a good threshold to get a little bit more, I guess, effect out of that, Hammer of Light. But besides that, I really also want to test this more in Delves and PvE as well to see how it's going to measure on the meters, because on Warcraft logs, when I was showing in one of my other Paladin videos, Templar is really kind of a couple 100,000 behind Herald of the Sun. No other Paladin right now, as far as damage spec, is using Templar to really push their raids. If you're using Templar and you're having fun with it, that's fine. You can have fun with any spec you want to have fun with. But in terms of actually pushing, Herald of the Sun is really pushing much further than Templar. And I would like to see that kind of even out, so to say, so you can play either or and have fun with each spec and really enjoy it, because I really do like Templar. It's what I want to play more than anything, kind of even more than Herald of the Sun, because I really enjoyed the Templar style of the hammers just dropping down nonstop. But I am really curious to see where Templar goes even after these changes. If they feel like it's still too weak, we'll see what happens. But we have to test this out, and then especially with everything that's going to be happening with the the anniversary event and all the reworks and stuff, I'm really excited to continue pushing forward with the Paladin gameplay and having fun with that. Now, as in terms of other news of what's going on as well, it seems like the Dark Moon Fair is returning to the War Within, and this is going to be a big opportunity for you guys to, get your profession quests, to basically get these rewards done so you can, level up your Kaz Algar profession skills and your profession knowledge, as well as also get, a shopping list of materials to get access to, certain items that, can only be purchased on the Dark Moon Fair Island. And also, one of the biggest things about this is that you're going to be able to get a 10% reputation experience buff for the Renown, and you will receive an enchanted Rune Harbinger Crest at Renown level 24 for each faction. And there's a total of 4 enchanted Rune Harbinger Crests per character for Hollowfall Arathi and Severe Threads, being some of the easiest Renown to grind up to 24. So basically, you are going to have ability to really score a lot of 619 level quality pieces with this Harbinger Crest for up to 4 of your characters, including your main and your alts, right? So I think this is really good to, take advantage of. The Dark Moon Fair, I do believe, starts today, and it's going to last for a couple days. So really get on that, guys, to really grind that out and make sure you get access to your Harbinger Crests. Another thing I wanted to discuss too is that the Bronze Celebration tokens for the 20th anniversary event is basically going to showcase all the different things that you can get, how to obtain each rewards and what you need to do in order to get these rewards. There's a plunder of rewards on the screen here for each class to basically obtain and have the iconic tier 2 pieces that a lot of people really loved back in the day, as well as even returning mounts and pets from previous events, from very older anniversary events all the way back from 2008, 2009, and so forth for the 2014 event, 2019 as well, and a lot of other accessories and toys and stuff of that nature to really get a hold of for your your transmogs, your items, and just basically being a part of the event and having a good time enjoying this. So overall though, I'm really excited to really get my hands involved into the event and have fun with everything that is going to be coming in the next couple days, and really looking forward to the 20th anniversary event especially. I'm really excited, to be honest with you guys, about that BRD raid. This is something that I thought they were going to even add in Season of Discovery. As a player that, really enjoyed that, I thought they were going to change, BRD or do something different to it. So having the ability to experience the BRD raid, at least within retail, is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to the ins and outs about that, and, how truly, amazing it's going to be, how, if it's more of a spectacle than anything. Obviously, sometimes things get a little too overhyped, but overall, though, I think it's going to be a good time, and I'm really looking forward to just getting in there and having fun. And what do you guys most excited about? Are you guys excited about the 20th anniversary event? Are you excited to get your hands on this Dark Moon Fair stuff so you can get, your Harbinger Crest? And any of my Paladins out there, are you guys excited to try Templar out just to see if there's actual genuine changes to the class that, make it finally worth wanting to use Templar over Herald of the Sun? Let me know in the comments below, and, we will go from there. But that is basically it for today's video. I know it is a shorter style video, and we have other videos to come for, retail style content. I do have a couple plans with testing Templar within Arena, so maybe we'll get some PvP footage and other stuff within the next video or so. But that's basically about it. Much love to you, amigos. Keep on keeping on. Shine on, locking in, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Make sure to have your Orchard Valley Harvest nuts and settle down before my nuts go on your chin. Cut that out right now.